Welcome friends, this is Andre Aguides Desjardins, player number 4. I am going to be recording a draft video, as it's been a while since I've recorded draft videos. I'm going to, I've actually went back and explored some of my previous draft videos from Return to Ravnica. Yeah! And I'm going to actually try and explain my line more of play more. My line, wow, that is stellar. We're off to a stellar English start. Hi Franny. I'm going to try to explain my line of play better as I go through these drafts. So we're just waiting for the 8th person to join. I'll let you know when that happens. If it takes a while, we may use some editing magic. Insert editing magic here. Alright, the draft has started. Immediately, cards I'm looking at is Faith Unbroken and Uvenwald Captive. Normally I don't like enchantments that open up for a 2-for-1, but Faith Unbroken is definitely powerful enough to make up for that. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Uvenwald Captive, I think, is the best green common. All those transform werewolves are just really good. I'm going to take the Faith Unbroken, as I think the upside for it is just too strong. As a note, 1 mana it's splashable, but I found this hasn't been a very splashy format. That's all I'm really looking at here. Okay, I'm just going to wait till this person passes. So Faith Unbroken. Next, so the rare is missing. That's nice to know. There's a Wretch Griff, which is good. I think Clear Shot, Weaver of Lightning, Gunvatic Bombardment are the best cards in this pack. If you have a Weaver of Lightning and a Savage Alliance, it is disgusting. I'm going to take the Clear Shot. I think the upside of the Clear Shot is quite high. I like drafting green a lot. Another card I would consider taking in here is the Wretched Griff. The emerged creatures are very powerful. Again, any of these werewolves that transform is powerful. I'm just not really looking for a 5-drop that early. Alright. So, Prowler, Alchemist Greeting. The Ironclad Slayer and the Sentry are fine. The Scab is also really good. I'm going to note I have seen some pretty good red cards pass to me. Ooh, I'm going to keep that in mind for the future. Oh man, that's disgusting. I'm going to, I believe, take the Prowler. He just goes along with my Clear Shot. I mean, maybe I should take the Slayer. I do have Faith Unbroken. Ironclad Slayer and Faith Unbroken is the Mambo combo. I also see a Desperate Sentry, which is a sign that white's probably okay, where this is the only green card left. And it's a flip. Sorry. Oh, wow. I have Swift Spinner Stew, so I'm taking the Slayer. Alright. Gnarled Dryad, Cathar Shield, Tattered Haunter. So the Dryad is great that it can be an early blocker, and if you have the Delirium, it's eventually going to be an actual threat. Tattered Haunter is one of my favorite Welcome turns. Just love beating with this guy. From what I have here, I'm not necessarily looking to block early, nor is it a great... Like, it's a great defensive card, and I don't exactly have a Delirium package set up here. Though if you still took it here, I wouldn't blame you. I'm going to take the Tattered Haunter on a speculation that it just might be the blue-white flying aggressive deck. Alright, so another Bloodbearer, another Swift Spinner. Steadfast Guitar. If you're looking to attack, good. Otherwise, not really. Sacrifice another permanent. Delirium. Extractor of Sin. It can help get Delirium. Has to be another permanent. If you flip him, he's obviously super good. So at this point, just from the white and green that are open, it looks like I'm going to be white-green of some sort. I'm going to take the Extractor of Sin just as a speculation. Might not end up playing him. Okay. Thermo Alchemist is still in the pack. Brazen Wolves is in the pack, so red's pretty open. At this point, I have two really solid playable white cards and then a Fiendbinder, which I'll happily play. I'm going to take the Courageous Outrider as it is a very high potential 2-for-1. I might end up in white-red or white-green. But I'm taking the Outrider. It's the most solid. It's a pretty solid 2-for-1. A 3-4 for 4 is slightly above average, just with the upside of probably finding a human. Alright. So, we have Fiendbinder. I'm not taking Shreds of Sanity. That's for a completely different deck. So it's Fiendbinder or Repel the Abomination. Right now I have enough humans that I can actually make Repel the Abomination playable in my deck. It may also get cut depending on what else is there. Fiendbinders are fine, but I'm not highly picking them. Not looking to take the Wolfkin Bond or anything else. Alright, deploy the Gatewatch? Definitely not. So there's a Lunarch Mantle. I've always actually been really happy with the one Lunarch Mantle. And the deck, Spectre Reserve is there too. I'm not looking for Prophetic Ravings. I will probably end up playing the Lunarch Mantle, so I'm going to take that. I don't need a second one. Usually I'd be looking to pick it up later, but it's here now. I'm not sure if I really want those Survivalists or not. Alright, here's the original pack. There's Uvenwald Captive, which makes me really sad. There's no real white cards here I want, so I'm going to take the Uvenwald Captive. I still might not be in green, as I have a good base white. Wow, Ganvatic Bombardment. To me, that's a real clear sign red is open. That I have that this late. I was honestly expecting to pick something like the Cultist Staff. I'm going to take that Bombardment. Alright. I'm not playing Peace of Mind. I'm going to grab a Slayer's Cleaver. May or may not end up playing it. It is really expensive to equip. We'll just see where things go. I have the Slayer's Cleaver, so I'm probably not going to take the Cultist Staff. I already have a mana sink. I'll just bring him to the side. Not likely I'll end up using him. Hey, look, a Cultist Staff. That was interesting. Hey, look, a Waxing Moon I'm not going to play. And an island. So at the end of this, I am white something. I don't necessarily know what the something is. Green appears to be in the lead just because I have two cards. But the fact I got a Convolvent Bombardment means red is probably open. So over here, Murder's pretty solid. I'm just going to take Collective Effort because I can tap on tap. Like, these are modes I'm going to use. +1/+1 counter on each of my creatures. Yeah. What would I like to see come back in this pack? Probably the Cathar. If the Cathar came back, I would be likely very happy. I doubt the Murder's coming back. That might, but I have no interest in it whatsoever. Oh, excuse me. If the effort wasn't here, I would probably be taking the Cathara, the Paladin. There's no really strong green or red cards. That guy's fine, but he's not exactly a slam dunk. So Aid, Lone Rider, Guardians, Cathar again, Prey Upon, but I don't have that many big things. Let's just take the Lone Rider with lifelink. I can maybe pick up a Spirit, or the Spirit that gains 3 life, or even the make 2/1/1 Spirit, see if I can gain 3 life and flip this guy. He's a human, which also helps with my Courageous Outrider. I'm not sure if I should be picking the Guardians or the Steadfast Guitar. I still haven't played enough to really know. Alright, so I can take the Sagadian Priest, which is really good, or I can take the Uvenwald Captives. Still not looking at Spectral Reserves. I don't think they're powerful enough for this, even though the collective effort does make them a bit better. I think the Sagadian Priest is just the safer bet. It also does keep me more open than if I take an Uvenwald Captive. My favorite card in the set, Fortune's Favor, right there. Alright, Give No Ground, Noose Constrictor. I'm just going to take the Dawngryph. Again, another really solid playable in my color. I like flyers. I do like Dawngryph over Fiendbinder. If I was looking to switch into red, I would take the Brazen Wolves, but I'm happy just staying in white right now. Alright. So here, Give No Ground. Desperate Sentry. Desperate Sentry is a nice thing to sacrifice to Extractor of Sin or whatever. I'm not looking to play the Give No Ground. It's really expensive. I could take the Scab or the Cultist if I wanted to make some waves into blue. And I think they are more powerful than the Sentry. But I think even right now, they're not that much more powerful. And I think being able to just stay open for whatever color right now is worth more than the Scab is better than the Sentry. Especially since I don't have that many. What's it word? Sorceries. Yes, instant sorceries. Again, between a Fiendbinder and a Dawngryph, I'm just going to take the Dawngryph. I like the flying. Thermal Alchemist going around. Someone's going to have a good spells deck. Campaign of Vengeance actually isn't bad. It's surprisingly underpowered. I have no other black cards, and I'm just going to take the Dawngryph. I think the Dawngryph is better. The Vengeance is worth mentioning and looking at, though. Okay. Spectral Reserves or the Shrill Howler. Shrill Howler is a really good aggressive card. So my thought of taking Spectral Reserves right now is between my collective whatever it is, and I can get the +2/+0, or maybe even a Campaign of Vengeance. I think the Spectral Reserves may be slightly better. I'm not sure if that's right. Alright. I'm just going to take the Guardians right now. I don't like that card. That is not a good card. I shouldn't say it's not a good card. It's meh, and I've never played it, and I've never looked to play it. Actually, that's a lie. I have brought it in once or twice, but it's not something we're like, oh yeah, we got there. So I'm just going to take the Guardians. Alright, so here is the Borrowed Grace. That's what I was talking about by the Fortify. That can pump the team. My Steadfast Cathar is gone. There's also a Faithbearer Paladin. That's a fine 5-drop. Not really looking to pick up a 5-drop, so just going to take the Borrowed Grace. Another Guardians here. I I mean, I do have 2 equipment I could theoretically use that with, but it doesn't do anything by itself. I'm just going to take the Guardians. It's just a solid card. Alright, there's my second Spectral Reserves. Yay. Give no ground. I'm not going to play any of these. I'm just going to take the rats. I don't even know if there is people looking for rats there. Sure, I'll take a give no ground and not play it. Aw, Fortune's Favor, but you're like my favorite. Fortune did not favor you. So I could just be mono white, which is kind of dumb. I am looking to pick up powerful cards from another color. At this point, it can be any color. Waiting for people to catch up. Alright. Take my basic land, wait for the next pack. So right now I'm looking just to be a white X aggressive deck. I would love to pick up a True Faith Sensor. Or have a rid of the Slayer's Plate. Not going to get the Slayer's Plate, but that's fine. Alright. So, in white we have Angelic Purge, but I'm taking Dusky. This is going to basically solidify me in green. I'm not going to say if it's... I'm guaranteed, but I'm going to take out my red and blue cards. For now, I'm not going to bring in Waxing Moon. That's silly. I mean, he's a human. He helps me dump my hand and then redraw. I'm not sure what else I could want. The only thing he doesn't go good with is the Spectral Reserves. I'm just going to wait for the person here. If there wasn't Dusky, I might look at Rattle Chains, just because the Flying Flash helps. Could possibly get back that spirit. Or no, I would just take the Angelic Purge. I didn't get any choking restraints or anything, so that's looking really weak, and Purge would be good to help me with that, but Dusky is just that much better. Okay, so Simprodder, what does Hope Against Hope do? It's human, it has first strike, so that would almost guarantee always first strike. I can't do the Scavenger, definitely not doing Haunted Cloak. I mean, if I was looking for red, Simprodder would be there, but I think Dusky's just better. Eternal Guidance, that is going to circle. I think I'm just going to grab the Hope Against Hope. It may or may not make my deck, who knows. I mean, I definitely have the humans for it. Okay, Deadweight, probably the best card for my deck in the pack, called the Bloodline. I'm taking Inspiring Captain. It helps that it's another pseudo pump effect for Spectral Reserves. Definitely don't want Lone Giant, not going to make use of Groundskeeper, and Confront the Unknown. Confront the Unknown would be my other pick, but I'm just going to take the Captain. Go hyper aggressive. Alright. So I have, in theory, 1, 2, 3 things that can flip. 4 things that can flip. With a Neglected Heirloom. I think the Cathar is the... It's hard to say. This is the higher high. The Cathar is just definitely the more solid pick for me. The more best average case scenario. I don't have any real equipment matter guys yet. The +1/+1 is not that big a boost. I mean, if you can flip it, oh buddy, you're set, but this is hard. I think I'm going to take the Heirloom. Honestly, I don't get a chance to play with it very often, so this will give me a chance to play with the Heirloom. Alright, just Bound by Moonsilver. This one isn't particularly close. I need some removal. This is one of the better ones. If not, I would take the Dauntless Cathar. Sweet, Avian Missionaries. Now, there's a thing that goes with equipment, my friends. This actually made me want to make me bring in a Cultist Staff, especially if I'm taking rid of some more of the sacrifice things. Avian Missionaries. Get in there. Wow, I can't speak today. Man, Stitched Mangler. That's so good. So this is the spirit I was talking about. I have 2 Guardians as a spirit. The other thing I can do is expose evil to help me break through. Depending on how aggressive this is. I do like having Flyers, though. Flyers is good. I can't see me playing Extractor of Sin anymore. Make me sad. I'm going to play green because Dusk Watch. I think I'm just going to take the Expose Evil to help me break through / cycle. So taking and playing Equestrian Skrills would be funny. I'm not looking to actually play either of those cards. I'm just gonna hate on some Just the Winds. This is the tiniest splash ever. Honestly, to help with my splash, I'm going to take the Landscape. That's probably just a 2/2 for 2. I'm not likely to have Delirium with this setup. And being able to play 1 less forest is good on the off chance I actually need my second planes. So Warp Landscape, get in. Thanks. I wish it were Evolving Wilds. I hate you, Andre. I hate you too, Warp Landscape. You suck. Alright. Again, not looking to play any of these. I'm just going to hate the Howlpack Wolf. It's a 3/3 for 3. That's almost always what it reads. Skulk, discard a card, draw a card. I don't think I need that as an equipment. I'm going to take the Confront the Unknown in case I want it as a combat trick for whatever reason. Hate the Scavenger. I might actually play Clipped Wings in the side, so definitely taking that. That was my cat. There is no need for panic. Alright, that was my last pick. I'll see you all for deck building.